Good morning, beautiful souls. Happy Monday. It's Meditation Monday. I hope the sun has been shining on you this weekend, whether it be from the etherics or whether it be in physical. Now, I've become aware of the rumblings of the 3D matrix, but also the stepping up of quite an incredible operation that looks like it's going to be occurring between kind of now and the Solstice Gateway. And Archangel Michael, who is kind of leading the charge with it a little bit, describes it as liberation from fear, or Liberatio a Timore, which is the Latin for it. It was described in Latin, Liberatio a Timore. I don't know whether I've pronounced that correctly or not, but that's how the information came through. So the next phase of creating control via fear is underway with the 3D matrix. Men in suits signing pieces of paper that have no relevance to sovereign human beings. So here we are. We are the liberation from fear, the living embodiments of it. And if you now take a few deep breaths, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and allow yourself to become very centered in your pillar of light. You may have noticed the uptick in frequencies coming in the last few days. Particularly, again, we've seen the Schumann resonance spiking, various other downloads of light coming from the astrological realms and the setups that we have in our heavens. But ultimately, it's about us holding ground, holding the light, holding that pillar of strength and unity. So just breathe into that. Bring your bodies and fields into a single unit, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. And as you do so, call upon Archangel Metatron to light you up with an ascension download that is perfect for you at this time. So it could be a 79% light quotient download, or it could be a 200%, whatever you are feeling like absorbing and embodying this morning. And just allow or give permission for Archangel Metatron to now start to fill your physical, mental, emotional and spiritual fields with his beautiful ascension light. So starting your week with a shower of light. And as Metatron is working this into your fields, just feel yourself lighting up. Feel any doubts, triggers or fear just being kind of not so much washed away, but alchemized, so that you are seeing what is occurring around you from a higher perspective. And as Archangel Metatron does his work, begin to feel below the soles of your feet your Earth star lighting up. Now, grounding at this time is incredibly important, so begin to focus on the element of grounding, or the activity of grounding. And feel your Earth star chakra as a beautiful, bright silver ball, or platinum, or hematite grey, any colour that is presented to you. The soles of your feet may start buzzing as you bring your attention there. And deliberately and consciously now send silver roots down into the planet. From where you are sat, or you can visualise yourself in a different place, somewhere that invokes a feeling of calm, a heartfelt presence. Just allow yourself to now ground in. And with your eyes closed, visualise other light workers, maybe your members of your monad or your oversoul, or people that you know are on a similar pathway to you doing the same. So you see multiple, countless points of light, also grounding simultaneously. And as everybody does this, the silver roots begin to intertwine around the planet, very much like the network of trees. All the trees interconnect with their roots, so they have a network of information, very much like the internet, that travels around the planet, so they are constantly in communication with one another. Allow yourself to ground in this manner, connecting to other high-frequency light workers. Feel that unified bond, feel that grounding. And as you are grounding in, be aware of the powerful and familiar presence of Archangel Michael as he steps out of the 9th dimension to stand in front of you. Today, Archangel Michael is wearing his most beautiful robes, blue and gold, with his armor underneath, the traditional sword in one hand and shield in the other. This is a time that the higher realms are taking action. They are unifying and bringing their intention and their light to harmonize with all of us working for the same goal on this planet. So just take a few moments as Archangel Michael stands in front of you, the mighty warrior angel, and just feel for a moment the vibration of courage, peace, strength, unconditional love flowing from him to you. Now, at this point in time, Archangel Michael may have a message for you. And he speaks the words, liberation from fear, Liberatio a Timore. Before handing you a sword and a shield with which you may cut away any doubts, any fears, any lower frequency energy, anything that might be reaching out for you, distracting you, bringing your consciousness from a place of linearity back to fear. Just be aware now that you have been handed this gift. And as you hold the shield in your left and the sword in your right, be aware that you are now standing in a huge group of other light workers who've been gifted the same. And as everybody stands in their power, as you stand in your power, you can see the shadows of the matrix retreating. Now take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, be aware of beautiful blue and gold dragons joining Archangel Michael. Countless other archangels, angels, unicorns, ascended masters, and galactics, all holding this current role, this role to liberate the fear from the field or the matrix of this planet, to raise the game so that people are not trapped within that illusion, that particular fear that is being ignited and spread around the planet once again. And Archangel Michael is stating now that the operation to remove the bindings of the fear matrix are now underway, and that you can assist by holding your light as brightly as possible. If you are drawn into fear, use your sword to cut it away. Take a deep breath and return yourself back to a point of linearity, to peace, to heart-centeredness. And just with your eyes closed, witness the quantity of light beings and angels and ascended masters who are now flooding to earth at this time. The gateways have been opened. So be aware that you may see and feel and be invited to participate in fear. Use the gifts that have been given to you and your own innate light abilities to alchemize this, to cut it away, so that you may move through everything, shining your radiant bright light at the highest frequency possible. And as you do so, watch the world around you alchemize to your frequency. This is our current responsibility to do so. And Archangel Michael is just offering you the opportunity now also to clear any residual cords or bindings from around your throat chakra, or from your heart or your solar plexus, or any of those other areas where you might have stagnant energy, past life stuff coming up, things that have been put in there perhaps by other people. Or quite simply, you might be responsible for them yourself. Just allow this gentle clearing to occur as you connect with Michael's energy and just feel him lighting you up very brightly. And then smiling, Archangel Michael goes about his business, leaving you bright and shining. Liberation from fear. That is the name of the operation that is currently underway. So I hope you feel lighter and brighter after experiencing that. There is a lot of the density that is coming around at the moment, but if you've noticed with the practice that we've had over the last 2 years, this falls away very quickly. Okay, now I'd like to give a shout out to my good friend David Essery, who is running his own Zoom tomorrow night at 7 p.m, working with the Christ light within. I'll put the details of this, so if you'd like to join him, it will be an amazing event. And I will see you all again on Friday. I'm sure there's going to be lots of fun things to be looking at and getting our teeth into with the phase of the operation that's occurring. And of course, we are now moving with fluidity towards the Solstice gateway. Happy days. Sending you all so much love. Love you lots, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.